Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are here with XDefiant. And look, I want to just set the record straight with XDefiant. I think there's been a lot of misinterpretation on where I'm coming from with XDefiant, and I want to clear the air on that, okay? And I just want to show some of the reasons why I talk the way I talk about XDefiant. You're going to be interested in this one, believe me. But before we do that, if you're new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the channel. We are just over 360 subscribers. We're on that road to 500 and the next 1,000. So support it, get involved. Hopefully your voice means something going forward. But anyway, this is what I want to bring. If you have problems in XDefiant, it's because of the playability factor, okay? When you have nothing else to do, check this out. If this is what happens to you in a game, it's a big problem, because you've nothing else to do other than just go in and enjoy the game. And if you can't enjoy the game with these problems, the majority of the average player is going to leave. People talk about Call of Duty. People say, oh well, all these things happen in Call of Duty and no one ever talks about it. Just watch this death, okay? This is I'm gonna circle back, but just watch this death. Walks on the spot, disappears. Big problem. Now the Call of Duty thing. The reason the whole community isn't in open arms in Call of Duty is because they have so many things to do. Now, granted, that game is 20 years on XDefiant, so it has a lot of things that's built up over the years. It has Warzone, it has zombies, and it has a lot of stuff to grind for in the game. New content every single month. Do I think that's a bit over the top? Yeah, maybe not every month to the level that they want, because a lot of it's paid to win. But I just wanted to put that on the spectrum there and just give you an understanding of where these things are coming from. I also just want to make you really understand. Look at this in slow motion, okay? Like, that's just insane. And then I reload and then he dies. Like if I died like that, I would have a big problem. And this just made me feel like what's the point of playing a game like this? What is really the point? Because at the very end of the day, I've nothing else to do in the game other than playability. And if that's a problem, then what's the point to play the game? That's why the player base is dropping off. That's why a lot of the players are just not coming back to the game, because if you don't have good playability without having anything to grind for outside of the weapon camo grinds, which the average player is not going to be sitting around for 10 hours a day doing those weapon camo grinds. You're just going to do it, and when they come, they come. That's a problem. That's the casual player base. And when I say casual, doesn't mean they're bad players. Casual means timing, okay? They are gone. And I also want to just point out a fact that people have said this on the double XP weekend when they launched it, was more so about the challenge tracking. Okay, so for a player like me to talk the way I talk about this game, I can't unlock any of my faction characters. I did this on the 12th of June. I talked to XDefiant and the Ubisoft support team the 12th of June. Look what date we're at right now. And nothing has changed. They've never got back to me. I followed up 3 or 4 times. Nothing has been said about this. My original faction characters have not been able to track. So that's Echelon, that is Phantoms, that is the Cleaners, and that is the Libertads. No matter what, those challenges just don't track for me, which limits my want to play the game, because I have nothing to grind for. I can't grind for those characters. I can't use those characters because they can't unlock them. So that's limiting my challenges once again. But yet they went and said, you know what, if the DMP challenges and tracking will unlock that for you, Jesus Christ. So when you, and I'm going off on a tangent, but like, my point is that people are suffering with these problems every single day, and sometimes nearly every single game. And for the people who are not suffering with these problems, we're probably extremely envious of you, because we love this game just as much as you do, and we just want to have the experience that you have. And when that's taken away and all we have left is playability, and the playability is shot, that's why people are up in arms, and people are demanding for the team at XDefiant to come out and explain to us where they are at progression wise with fixing these problems. Don't need a timeline if you don't have one. Just where are you at with it? Let me know what work has been done on it, because at the very least that would give me some comfort to know that the team is on it. Now, they've acknowledged that a couple of months ago. It'll take time for the netcode to be fixed. It will take time for other things to be fixed, but at this point it's not good enough. And that's coming from my personal experience, where I am coming from. If people agree with that, great. If other people don't agree with it and they're having the best experience ever, absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy that I'm able to have conversations with people in the chats, and in live streams, and in the comment sections for the chats, to actually really speak on these and have real, honest opinions and conversations, and they understand where I'm coming from and I understand where they're coming from. We just need to meet in the middle, and the middleman is the XDefiant team overall. They need to listen to the community, they need to work with the community, they need to give the community what they want, they need to fix rank, they need to fix the playability and give the players what they want, so this game can be a game that lasts for a really long time. That's all it is. I don't want to shit on this game. I want to speak positively about the game, but it's hard to speak positive about something when all you're having is a negative experience. Like, what? Tell me what from that experience in that game you would speak positively about, and all the stuff that I just spoke about. I would love to know in the comments. Let me know. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. You could have chose any other video. I chose this one, and I really do appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.